What's up, y'all? It's Shuffle back with Run Review, and this time we are checking out CWP's Grand Slam for Act 1. And we had 3 videos to go through that allot to a little over an hour, I believe. It's totally fine. CWP, longtime viewer, and trying to get the advice on the DD Tizzle. Let's take a look. It is on console.
Time.
I forgot that I had my speakers maxed out.
Time.
You said time. Oh, okay. I know. This is the end of the quote. All right. Bounty Hunter. Take a look at this team. This is likely an aggressor team for just going by the skins. This is the old patch. This is before Steadfast Stewards. This is uploaded back in May to show you how on top of my life that I am. But we have what looks like Arsonist and Aggressor, if we're going by the clothes, Sharpshot, and Alchemist, which should be a pretty strong team overall. And I think like frontline Arsonist with Aggressor is probably the best you're going to get out of the old stuff, like the old patch for the setup.
Sometimes it is wiser to try anew, fortified by trials past.
What do you have for our Radiant? The Cosmic, that's a lot of damage. Alright, and Stress Res. Like, these two alone, the damage and the Stress Res are going to pull so much weight. The only other... Oh, and the Flame Drain's alright, but... The only other super good thing on here would have been, like, plus speed. That's pretty cracked. I don't think the plus... cosmic damage is going to help too much either, although it's going to help Dismas and it's going to help Reynold. It doesn't do too much for damage over time, but the Stress Res is huge. Alright, did we pull Sickening Silence out of the gacha? Has it been here the whole time? Yeah. Okay, so we have Sickening Silence. It's funny that's next to a anti-disease item. Salt Barrel. I'm gonna go back and see. I forget what Salt Barrel... I know it produces salt, but what else? Like, healing given per salt? Okay. You know, getting that to start might be kind of insane. Healing given per skills per 2 packets of salt. Before each location, chance to make salt. So, you know, if this procs like 4 times or whatever, 5 times, isn't it like as strong as Pliskin? Like, this could be really good for a healing boost in a longer act. It's still probably going to be good here. And also, since it's gear, it synergizes with the frickin' Pliskin. We can have some massive heals.
The rigors of the road.
Alright, buying all the stress stuff. Personally, or the affinity stuff. I'm going to be curious to see if we pop these cards. I usually don't pop cards on the first in because it can drop you to 8, and your chance of like a negative relationship at the first in with 8 affinities, like 5% or 10 or something like that, which is not ideal. Glimmers, 2, yeah, 3, okay. We did not buy, oh wait, no, I was going to say we didn't buy food. No, we got plenty of gold still. So Linseed, if you want to do an early boss in Act 1, Linseed's one of the best things. Because with Librarian, it pings the blinds and the dodges, and against General, it hits the taproot. So we got a full stack. We must be going for it. I'd probably skip the slime mold. I'd probably just grab the 2 breads and the apples. Depends how hard we're pushing this. Because you still can get this, the slime mold, and if you're really cautious, actually no, you don't want dysentery. It's a proc silence. It's not great. I'm mousing over everything like I can look at it. I'm sorry. But if you're really afraid of dysentery, you can pop the wax inoculant first. I usually skip beads myself. I don't find that the buffs are impactful enough.
Just a little taller at the
Control burn, okay. Like the Dragonfly Mastery. We're doing what appears to be... Yeah, let me go back here. Yeah, it's Arsonist, I think. We're doing, or not Arsonist, Aggressor. We're doing Aggressor without Bulwark. Play Grenade, yeah, still good back then. We're still good now, but...
If it is to carry you where you
Pet
must
Pliskin? Shambino? Okay, I'm down. I'm down.
for the long ride ahead.
The min-max choice was...
Radiant light will suffuse you.
The min-max choice was Pliskin, but I am down for Shambler.
The first of many forks in
Oh, that's a tough one. It says Sprawl is the act we're doing, but like that's pretty hard to that's a really good one too. It's hard to beat 2 mastery. That's tough.
City.
It's not just for the trinket, you get the 2 oases.
And madness.
You know, we have the 1 whiskey. We can use it to like offset the cards if we really wanted to. Oh, Shambler, let's just throw it on. Wow. Yeah, I forgot about that. That's pretty smart to go with for the gotcha pull. Yeah, the wax inoculant shouldn't matter against Ray. We don't necessarily need the beads yet, unless we're it's like minus 200 resist on Ray, right? Yeah. We don't usually need the bead yet, unless we're doing the boss. Alright, see how these... Are we gonna do the cards? Because we have 2 things to circumvent it. Or to hopefully deal with it. Stiff knees, ouch. The other thing, too, that we can do, even though we gave Dismiss Mastery, is if we wanted to do the Region 1 lair, we pull Bounty Hunter and put him in rank 3. It'd be perfect. If you're looking to do that, because you could spread the mastery out to the rest of the party and concentrate it a bit more. Spread out, concentrate, yeah, that makes sense, right? But you do have the Bounty Hunter option, so he's really, really good for doing Region 1 layers. Node 1 layer, I don't know if we're doing that. Hospital in the middle, we have to avoid that. Poultice location on the right, so it looks like we're going like middle? Like left or middle? And then like to the right, yeah.
Travel without proper reconnaissance.
Okay, nothing on the road. Take a fight.
Indeed.
Impatient Huff. Was that?
A hasty and reckless thing.
Okay, it was like a neutral bark. I was like, that is not a yellow bark. Do not tell me the Impatient Huff is a bark. Like a yellow bark, a positive. Recording pretty early this morning, so we're on the morning coffee. Go for the Immolatus, not a bad choice, yeah. Actually, a pretty good choice. The other consideration was get the dodge off of the front guy, the flare, but we hit through it anyway. Alright. If they had death armor, be even better to start slamming Reap, but you know, you can still slam it here. Because you don't get the bonus damage with Aggressor. Aggressor's more if they are on fire that you execute them. It's an execution path. It's not like a damage path. Which they wanted to try, and I understand. Yeah, here... smoke it. Okay. So they don't get grabbed. Hopefully. Nice. Alright. A mag rain, yeah, it kind of spreads out the damage. And should finish the Widow. Should be 6 damage. She should be dead. I can't remember if she has like 11 or 13 life base or whatever. You're right here. Oops. 7 to 10. We top end 2. Right here, I personally would have opted to kill the Whipper because it still has a turn right here. Even though this thing obviously dies. But actually, we need to double check that. I think it's got the Dragonfly burn. It might be dead to the burn because that's 3 life, right? So if Dragonfly's upgraded, it was dead anyway. So we could have hit this. Oh, that's right, and Magraine stuck to it. It was definitely dead. So that could have either potentially been a reap if it would have been enough damage, or we should have just killed the Whipper. Not that the Whipper did much, with the extra turn that it was alive.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Hitting the corpse so we can stall. Nothing really to stall out for, though. But it's good practice. Wait, is that... okay, no. Like, is that stress heal? No, no one's stressed.
Effective.
Glory ever to the lion-hearted. Damn, that is some zeal. Some zeal. I'll never say zeal. I'll say zealot, but I will not say zeal. It's zeal. Excuse you. Oh, I'm so sad the consoles don't get the speed increases. Red Hook's like, oh, it caused issues optimizing it for console or whatever the hell they said. That's the point of game dev. It's supposed to be fixed. I digress. What do we open on? Probably the Shaman? Yeah. Especially with the speed order. Oh, we're chilling. Good Plague Grenade. Old busted ass Alchemist. And another Dragonfly.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Even without Aggressor here, the Dragonfly opening is just so good. What does Tenacity do on this path? There's like a... I gotta look this up, actually. Shows how much I play Aggressor. Which is weird, because I made like 2 videos on Aggressor. And then I haven't played it since. Let's see. So it's Tenacity. I'm on the wiki. The wiki.gg, by the way. Do not go to the fandom wiki. Although I think someone's trying to say that the fandom wiki was better recently because it's like somehow more updated. I don't know. Okay, so Tenacity is melee skills, heal, HP when you hit a burning target. Upgraded. Same thing, but then you get 20% debuff res. Might be pretty solid on a boss. I wish this was all skills, because Holy Lance is ranged, and being able to heal off spamming Holy Lance would have been pretty sick, actually. Buff Aggressor Red Hook. I'm saying it now. We only have 1 burn, sadly. We missed the flare, but it can't be helped. Alright, best target here is probably that rank 3 Whipper. Just because it has a turn coming up, yeah. It has a turn and it has Blight, so its chance of dying is very, very good. Very good. The cat is bothering me. What's up, Echo? Hold on. Alright. We've got the boy. He's usually pretty active in the mornings.
Is a lesson learned.
We'll look out the window and see a cat and be like, we're being invaded, and he'll come tell me. He comes running in here and he tells me.
The enemy weakens.
And then he'll like try and go into every window and find it. Isn't that right, mister? Otherwise, clean fight right there.
Scavenge.
Got a mastery too, very nice.
And be off once more.
I'm trying to think of like what
An elementary
would be like a
problem.
good find right now. Oh, probably a tinder. No, you don't really need a tinderbox on old arsonist. But we do. I was gonna say I kind of want a hoarder, but we have no currency, really. We might have some gold. That's it. Is that in materials?
Stifled smirking.
Do they have the in materials symbol in Confessions? Alright, we got a little bit of gold. Oh, we're a little short for the merchant seal. The flexibility of Shambler means we can pick a lot of different stuff. I don't know about shackles. Hastening history is not terrible. It'll be a decent thing for Dismas. We can get rid of stiff knees.
A bit of comfort.
Yeah, we're getting all the affinity
on the
stuff.
road
That's
to
good.
Damnation.
Probably save the rest? I don't see much else. Everything here is like a minor boost. Yeah, good job. I'm saying we go to the right for the cultist because we have Shambler.
The destination is never in question.
Actually, we could have went to the left too. I didn't think the Wait, hold on. This wasn't scouted, right? No. I didn't realize the left's still connected. So we could have went left or right, so it's just a 50-50. One loathing hit's not going to be too bad, but there's loathing on the cultist note too. Hi. It's hard to keep you in camera frame with the new camera angle, buddy. Had to step away for about a half hour. That's why the lighting probably looks different.
More than your share of the burden.
Yeah, we're looking at leaving. We never leave. Actually, no. Maybe we do. There's no penalty. Yeah. You don't want it. What were the other options? Sorry, Let's see.
Be strong enough to shoulder.
What was the dismiss option?
Your share of the burden.
Oh, I see. Was it like 2 negatives? That's why I didn't take it.
Your share of the burden.
Yeah, I can respect it. We don't really need the light. Actually, this isn't too terrible. Usually in the assistance encounter, you do want to get something. Especially people agree and disagree, but only losing 2 pips instead of 4 and gaining 1 back. So you're only like 0-sum style here. You're only out overall -1 pip instead of -4. And you would have got like a, oh, what a totally random shuffle. Just throwing our rank 4 into rank 1. Oh god, it's random. Oh, it's so random. This is gonna be a little weird though. Perfect for taking. Really gotta hope PD doesn't get slapped in the face here. Oh, we do have Holy Lance. Nice. Okay, so we can Lance into 4. Yeah.
A slow dissection.
PD just gotta move, and we just gotta hope she does not get 1-tapped right here. God, I hate. I feel the pain right now. But at least the Whipper ate the Vuln token for us. That would have been like a 14 damage hit, 13 damage hit on PD otherwise. And this is Old Alchemist, so she had like 22 HP. Volume a bit. This is why I like the ambush modifier. Is just so frustrating sometimes. Like this is just a feels bad moment. There's no way to play around that. But at least we're killing stuff. We don't have any taunts. Or like PD can't reposition, stuff like that. You know, PD doesn't have any healing on her. I probably would have slotted, just looking at it in hindsight, I probably would have slotted Battle Heal over like Tenacity. Although we can't use them in the back either. I'm so used to Banneret. Yeah, just get her out. Pistol shot's mastered. We had a pretty good chance of stunning this guy. Pit Fighter's the biggest damage though, so I understand. No Jawbreaker on Ray, please. There's actually a case here to just use Noxious and just try and rush this thing down. Because even when PD's right here or right here, all 3 of these dudes can hit her. And just, or all 2 of these guys can hit her and just like disrupt her. So we could have pushed the damage there. A bit scary. Okay, now we're in that awkward spot.
Malaise, measured and steady.
Okay. We did get BFM though, Battlefield Medicine.
There is beauty in our imperfections.
Ow. Yeah, the reason I'm thinking, you know, it would have been pretty good to, yeah. Oh, the execute, nice. Yes, the execute 2 smite. Really good thing to show aggressor right there. That was great. Yeah, what I was gonna say is on that turn where we move PD back instead of using Noxious, which understandable, moving back is like the priority. But if you're like kind of greedy like I wanted to be, that Pit Fighter would have Death Stored like a turn sooner. Like with the burn on the Whipper and the combo, we could have stunned it. It probably would have burned out over 2 turns and not gotten an attack, and then we could have pushed damage on the Pit Fighter. Not saying it's 100% better all the time, but that was like another line that we could have took. Yeah, just start with block, why not? All the affinities kind of sitting around 10 anyway, 10, 11. So it doesn't really matter who gets it, at least someone gets block. Okay. For the horror? Yeah. Alright. The thing with these two, the Cultist Mash. The Cherubs, this is only something I started doing recently too. It's like the Cherubs are such easy targets and they're annoying and disruptive and all that. But the Evangelist is such a nuisance. Like, it's really just a lot of damage. Even though it just slams your front ranks over and over. That it's actually not a terrible idea to focus them down just to take the damage away sooner. And then these two get stuck just spamming the move back thing. The brisk bedevilment. He's cauterizing 1 back on the old patch. Really cool. Awesome. That's a good Dragonfly.
The enemy
Got the 1 combo. Push the Noxious. Oh, you know what? Yeah, the heal's good too.
A little help impeccably timed.
I was gonna say, especially if that one goes for the 1 tap instead of the cleave or whatever. Oh, they're elite. This is old elite too, where they get speed. I'll be interested to see how tenacity works here. Because so far, I'm not sold on it. But I'd like to be proven wrong. Like, I want to see it do work. Get the rank 2? Yeah. It's just so nice taking turns off the board, especially when they can blind and weaken and stuff like that. So it's not always better to kill the Evangelist, but that's how I've been kind of dealing with it lately. And it works. I guess it helps more if you have like more burst damage in your tokens, or if you have a lot of damage over time, so you can just stack it super quick. They're not even buffing, they're just swinging, dude. Just going in. The Reap double heal. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I didn't put too much stock into it, but I want to see it do well. So we all learn something. So right there at the chair, we just put a fresh Plague Grenade on it. So 2 more ticks, it was guaranteed dead. I probably just would have went for this thing. Not probably, I would have. Although, the 2 ticks of Plague Grenade leaves it at 1 HP because it had 9.
Incremental.
Man, that cauterize. Okay.
Relief comes rarely in these times. Savor it.
See, there I think I would have pushed damage, because she's just going to keep getting lit up by the damage over time here. And we don't need the combo for Ray. We're not running Stunning Blow either. So I think this is a great turn for Noxious right here. Just to get the res pen, even though she's got Alchemist, but just to start killing that thing. Let's see how much HP it has. I want to say like 14. Looking at it. 16. I forget how beefy those Evangelists are. They get to like almost 50 HP with Sturdy. Or at least old Sturdy. I can't remember what Sturdy does now. We do have Inspiring Cry. We could swap that out, honestly. That worked out pretty well. That was a 5%er, right? 10. Okay. Still, very nice. Yeah, Tenacity pretty good against these, like, dot spam comps, front lines. It just keeps them topped up. I think the buff, I think it lasts for 4 turns, technically, because it ticks down the round he uses it, but I think some of these buffs, like Tenacity, Radiance, Bloodlust, just stuff like that, like buffs that are relatively niche or require a lot of time to get value, I think they should just be like 5 turns. They made Bloodlust 5 turns, I believe, but it'd be nice if other stuff was. Yeah, because we don't need the stress healing. It just hasn't been necessary, so I wouldn't mind having access to,
but a welcome one nonetheless.
What is it? I forgot what I was saying. Oh, more healing. But there's a small optimization right here. Very small micro optimization. So right now, Ray takes his turn. And he already took his bleed damage. We actually should use medicine on Bonnie, because she wouldn't have took this bleed tick. And then Bonnie can cauterize him. So instead of 1 chance at a positive pip, because it's, you know, 1 person on the other and then her on herself, we could have had 2. Like I said, very, very, very small optimization, but it would have saved us like 4 HP and a chance of a pip.
Calculated generosity.
The turn order is more important than you think, not just for like offense. But you'd be surprised how much damage you can shave off, like a random, you know, dot tick or a stress heal, you know, just by, you know, horror and stuff like that. Just when you look at, oh, that's really good. Now, the move one's okay, but we have Shimby, no pet. Yeah, just those little things can save you a surprising amount over time. Granted, most things in this game are not difficult enough to require that level of micro optimizing. However, we are on a Grand Slam. It's always nice when the Urchin starts in 2, because it's pretty much free. When it starts in like rank 4, it's hard, because you don't usually have enough to kill it. It's a good reap turn. Yeah, I'm surprised on Tenacity, though. It's really good against those Evangelists, because they just keep stacking damage and keeps you topped up. This is a good grape shot turn. So here, the reason I either would have used grape shot or I would have shot the zombie. If we play grenade right here, I don't know if CWP has a different plan, but spreading out the damage a little bit and then killing it with the play grenade would have been pretty good, because it had a pretty sizable 4 damage burn. And this team is putting out some solid damage over time with these two. But I also want to make sure, why is my wheel loading? Yeah. Like, we're putting out some solid damage over time, but we're ending up like overkilling by quite a lot because we're not letting it like tick through. Mag Rain's actually great here. Yeah, so with that in mind, we definitely should have. Oh, we have keep forgetting it's Alchemist. Like old Alchemist, yeah. We definitely should have spread that damage out. Like pistol shot the zombie and then play grenade, perfect. Would have got both. That was wasn't really any like stellar turn right there. Can we do the tenacity? Or we already did tenacity. Can we like cleave him?
A lesson taught is a lesson learned.
I just like seeing that. I like seeing Ray go to like half health on turn 1 and then just whoop, bring it all back. No disease. Wait, no. He's got sickening silence. Yeah, good BFM turn.
Comes rarely in these times.
Widow dies.
Savor it.
We got a lot of time. We could stall out, but there's nothing to stall for. It looks like everyone's over half health. And there's no stress on the team. But we're stalling anyway because it's good practice. Wait, no, maximizing this. Yes, nice. Good. Good. Yeah, stretching out. Oh, look, we got the thing we skipped. Oh, it's perfect. It's right there. What do you... Oh, I forgot we had that. Yeah, the Heartseeker. Give that to Ray so we can get those, like, big executes. It's also great on PD as well, because she has, like, 25% crit now because of Old Elk. Old Elk. Yeah, so far we're doing really good at the end of fights, cleaning up and like maximizing our slight stalling potential. So that's been good.
In the face of the end.
It should be Bonnie, just for the yeah. Just get the random strength, just get a little bit of extra damage. Again, maxing out. Strength maxing. Oh, it's the whole party. It's hard to tell when it's going to be the whole party or when it's going to be one person. All right. Controlled burn on the flare would be an interesting one to do. Definitely not necessary at all. Like, I don't think it's the best either, but just thinking about it, it's a one tap. Nice. Having control burn ignore dodge is pretty good. Flare doesn't have a lot of HP, so it starts ramping. And then you kill Flare, pulls the whipper into it, probably for the last tick, and then it burns down too. But Dragonfly was way better. It's always better. Well, usually. If Bonnie started off blind by something, like if she got hit by eyes closed or something, if it can even reach up there. Yeah. Then, Control Burn would have been better. Now we're spreading out our damage a little bit, which normally you don't want to. It's almost always better to single target in this game. However, we have so much damage over time just kind of floating around right now. That's, you know, spreading it out is fine. They're all dead. It's turn 2, they're already dead. Reap what you sow. Did he cast Tenacity? I didn't even catch it. Player goes first? Nope. None to we can't stall, sadly. We're not going to get to the right turn. If we had a daze, maybe.
The one pleasant in the extreme.
What are these trinket drops? There's no trinket organizer, and we're pulling indelibles left and right. Oh, that's really good for her. Yeah, blundering. Oh, you know what? Because of blundering, I wouldn't mind giving PD that move resist. Did we not take it? The Dark Impulse? It's definitely not the best. But just to avoid blundering, that wouldn't be bad. Bad. Bad.
The loathing whispers.
Does it not fit on the screen? Like where it says Loathing Whispers, does it not fit on the frickin' screen, Red Hook? Although, Red Hook didn't make the console port. But that should fit on the screen, where it had the loathing. Alter. Yeah, I usually like these Dragonfly Crusader teams, because their first couple turns play very straightforward, and it's really nice. So it's just, almost every time it's going to be Dragonfly, and then play Grenade, in this case, and then maybe, you know, if the block's going to be gone after Alchemist, so we can just shoot that, and we're in a good spot. We don't have to deal with the messy stealth abilities. Alright, that's pretty good. It's just horror. Bum. Okay. I'm assuming we just pop the altar. Yeah. There's a consideration for grape shot, but the cherub's not that threatening. Yeah, I'm really noticing that these tenacity turns, like the tenacity setup's really good against the evangelist. And of course with Dragonfly, like Dragonfly's the engine on this setup right now. Because Bonnie consistently goes before Ray. So you can always get the right turn order. Probably just pop the rank 2 here. The Evangelist. I don't care too much about the Cherub. It's got dodge also. Yeah. Like Magrane's not a bad turn, or Noxious on the Evangelist. Yeah. Just to spread out a little more damage. Death's Door. Healed up. Or at least got a death armor. You know what's interesting too? We don't actually have to directly hit this. We can reap right here. And chip this down, and then we take off the death armor and it dies anyway. I was saying that because the Smite Execute always looks so good though. Because like the Death's Door speed and all that, we would have been fine.
A righteous action.
I think it had double stealth, man. It's kind of interesting too. This team actually has some really good synergy with the Shambler spawn, of all things. Because the Shambler spawn's going to get you to all the cultist fights. And this team handles cultists pretty well. Now we're stalling up, but there's nothing to stall for. Like, yeah, we're maximizing here, of course, but this would have been healed on the road anyway. Well, I'm not too concerned. Something good?
An inkling of potency still lingers in some of these well-worn relics.
Wait, oh. I don't even know if we looked at what it was. That one could have been good. Could have been bleed res. Shackles on Bonnie would be pretty good. So when she dragonflies off the first turn, she anchors herself in 2, and then she can spam dragonfly and probably just stay there. Probably. I think we're gonna move on to another video here.
Rest now for
Yeah.
a time. There are yet places such as this, where a little light still
why was my volume
gathers.
different last time? Okay. We are back. We only have 63 barbells, so it's not enough for a trinket. Not that I think there'll be one here. The good doctor would have screwed our sickening silence anyway. Oh, it feels bad. He didn't have a disease yet, but that would have been horrible. Right here with Affinity. My personal priority would be just getting people to 14.
Shall we continue? Or is the lesson too demanding?
The 2 demanding, AO. Poultice, do we need Poultice? I mean, we got the perfect setup. We got Poultice and Compress Kit. Dude, this would have been such an insane frickin' Pliskin run. Not that we need it. We're doing just fine.
Something to ease the rigors of the road.
Just in terms of what's dropping, Pliskin would have been so good. I don't have a lot of gold. Do we buy the triage? Probably not. Stun poultice wouldn't be bad to save for later. The dazzlers are always good. That was a speed poultice, right? That's still good.
To damnation.
All right, what do we max in here? Probably smoke screen.
When survival demands it.
Reap. That's such a small. That's almost not worth it, man. And the 20 debuff res is good, but like, eh. TFM's not too bad. We have to go to the tangle because it's Act 1. There aren't many negative tokens in the tangle.
As vital to survival as sharpened
steel. Do we greed this and not fill it out?
The roads are rife with peril.
The only reason I was saying to greed it is maybe you get a fight and you get some baubles first.
Rain, fire, and rock.
You know what?
Is there no sanctuary?
No. If I hit 65 baubles, I'm going to that hoarder. I don't care about the mastery point. That's 65 baubles, if you have them, can be a clenching clause, and that's really good.
Mud and rain, resignation.
So hopefully the hoarder is not at the start. It's not at the start.
Truly barren.
We got a lot of affinity stuff too. We should start throwing out those cards. Are we trying to activate the... God, the stiff knees, though. We trying to activate the... the candle. I think we should use cards first if we have them, so we know what relationships to fix. Although no one's at 9, so I guess that's fine. I have... What? I'm sorry, I have never seen a set of affinity items go that bad. Holy crap. Oh, that was painful. We got a Tack Thinker, I think. A Thinker, I thinky. Who was it, though? Was it Ray? Nice, crit pip. 14, perfect. Oh, Bonnie got it. Yeah, that was just unfortunate on that hit. Troll Tactician. Yeah, we got 2 Tack Thinkers out of 2 cards. Sick. I think we should save the book. I would say Bonnie and Petey. Unless we're not going for the boss. Which is totally fine. The shackles. Yeah, great for Bonnie. Can you put on Ray? I don't think Dismas needs it, personally. Ray's not a bad choice either. I still think Bonnie's the best choice, just so she gets anchored in Ring 2. Because as it is right now, like, if, there's no knockback, right? In the Tangle? Inherently, like, from the cadavers. I don't think so. I'm gonna say, because, like, my big fear is him getting knocked around and shuffled, and then he gets anchored down. That was like the 10 or 5% though. Play grenade. What's envious? Stress? You know what? That's actually not bad. That's actually like the most tame one we could have gotten, so we're okay. We have stress healing. I'll be curious if we take the boss though. I wouldn't mind seeing it.
War. Rewards only. Resignation.
It's the one thing I dislike about Shambler spawn. Is when your cultist encounters are on 2 different paths, like... Put them together, please. I think we should go to
enriching themselves as
the
the
right
world
after.
collapses.
And here's another one. Get front mortared and locked. I think the main quote-unquote weakness with Aggressor, besides the lack of bonus damage or whatever, although like the smite topping gets +1, something like that, is, you know, if you're gonna feed Ray burn the whole time, which understandable, your reach on the team kind of suffers. Oh, we have the stress resist! Oh my god! Oh my god. And for the record, with Radiant that we're running, it hasn't had a massive impact in the battles. Like, we're not getting plus speed and whatever. Like, we have cosmic damage, which doesn't matter too much until the end, although we have the Shambler pet. But the
Any being, however horrid,
stress
can be
resist has
brought
been
to
good.
you.
The stress res has been good, but this team's been really good about cleaning up fights fast. Like, that's 2 turns.
Effective.
2 turns.
Sweet reprieve
The
until the next test is put before you.
The arsonist trinket of choice. I'm jealous. Like, the trinket drops are insane on this run. Without a trinket organizer, like, these are almost perfect. Just need a tangle match to throw out the clenching claws. I don't think we have enough baubles. I guess we'll see right here. No, we won't. Combat items. None of these are great. Do we get a salve or something? Poultice is okay. Which one do we go to? The left one for the watchtower speed if we have the altar max. Not terrible. I think we have to miss the order though, which is sad. I don't think we have enough boblays. I don't know if we need a glimmer. Just because I don't think 100 light is any different than like 85. I think it goes by quarters, so like 75 would be the cutoff.
Lethality writ
The
large.
Dragonfly Plague Grenade opener though is a lot of... It's just really oppressive damage. It's great. You know, because especially if you go first, you've already taken off like 14 HP on the whole party. Which for most encounters is like half their HP. On average. Do we grape shot or pistol shot? I think we pistoled. There he went. That was pistol. Got hit through dodge. That is unfortunate. It's good this turn. Searing. Maybe a smoke screen. Yeah. I like it.
A brilliant conclusion.
This co-op isn't as dangerous to rank 1, so maybe we didn't need to use tenacity right away. So let me see this. I think this guy was just dead to blight. This looks like at least like 3 or 4 HP. This is 4 damage, so I don't think we had to shoot this guy. He had 2. Yeah, it's been like the consistent thing I'm seeing is that things that are gonna die to dot, we finish off directly, which we don't have to a lot of the time. Nice miss. Stalling up, stalling out. Nice double crit. Actually, a case for double tap. I'm not the biggest advocator for double tap, but that was a solid turn for it. Get rid of the
Straightforward and effective.
That's the stuff. Get the double kill. Wolf's blood on who? Yeah, Dismas. Minus well, like 6 HP, I think. Is it 6? And I feel like minus 5 or 4. 5. Hey, did we miss that hoarder already? I think it's further. Something else that's really nice is that usually a cultist encounter, like an ingress like this, no one wants to run. So they all want to fight. So these are really great for the affinity, which is one small benefit of running Shambler. Now, usually I've been saying to ignore the cherubs, but in this match, I think you kill the heralds first. Good grape shot, yeah. Spread it out. Double 9s too, damn. Although,
Trapped, held captive by fear.
By fear. I think with the old alchemist resist, maybe we don't need to worry about them too much. They're dead now, though. Just you can leave them alone here.
Dwindles.
Actually, or maybe one more grape shot, but you just leave these alone, and it's over. That's pretty preemptive. Would like to see a Searing Strike instead somewhere, like one of these, obviously.
Victory supposes strategy. Press on.
Damn, that hit for 7 direct? Also, how did Alchemist get hit by both and Dismiss double resisted? What's with that? Alright, they're gone, just leave them. Definitely pop that rank too, we might Dust Guard. Noxious, yeah.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Got the dodge plus, that's cool.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
This is some like DD1 level slow play. We do have that big aggressor hit we need to, but the stress heal is good. Dust Door. One, the dodge flash. like the match strike sound of her fire skills, like Dragonfly. Just
Scavenge what you can.
wounding words
Be off
dismiss.
once more.
Oh, let's do it. Wounding words. Wounding words. Wounding words. Wounding words dismiss. They burn the same as anyone else, not anything else. Bonnie said anyone else. Calm down, girl. Although wounding words is going to give us like a 20 HP dismiss. That's a bit scary. But think of the damage. Think of the damage. This is where it's nice to have backline cleaves. Because we have Plague Grenade and...
A slow dissection.
It resisted.
An unavoidable end.
Yeah, it's got... Well, we had Plague Grenade, but we're not using it. And then we have Grape Shot. Perfect. All is right in the world. Come. Fight Reynold. He needs a disease. It will be my biggest regret if, in the twilight of my years, that my Reynaldo does not get a disease to
On to the next.
set up and set off and proc his sickening silence. Does sickening silence imply the existence of healthy loudness? Think about it. I don't know why, that's like one of my favorite joke formats. I got inspired by that one viral tweet from like 4 or 5 years ago. Where it's like, casual sex implies the existence of ranked competitive sex. Bro, these trinkets! Bro! They're so good! Insane, man. Insane. Got some bread. You know, this team is really, really geared for taking down General, but... Actually, not quite. No, we got the linseed. Oh, we're good. We could take it. Could easily take it. Losing the block on the way up kind of hurts, though. Oh, is that a Shambler? Oh, we got the pet. We got the Radiant, though. We could do it. I'm not saying to do it. It's a hard fight. Like, if I was streaming, I would throw it to go there, for sure. I'd risk throwing it. Ain't bad, your jokes. Slime moldy. We're coming through here, but we might just take like the one fight and leave. I don't know if we're gonna do it or not, but we're here.
Within every keep, a general and his loyal lumbering guard.
I just want to see a boss fight, just because I like to, see how people adapt. Since boss fight mechanics are often different in terms of how they work, you know. Foot soldiers are being nice, not dumpstering one person. This is worth another dragonfly, possibly. Yeah. Oh, smoke screen, but that's fine. Does read execute? Yes, it does. Okay, so yeah, Dragonfly would have been pretty cool there because it would have pinged off a block. We might have had an execute chance there. Just searing XDD. We're gonna stall again, but there's not much to stall for. Because I think Ray going into the next fight, if we decide to do so, since you're... Even if we leave, we're gonna road heal. If we go to the next fight, we're gonna heal between fights anyway.
Can make all the difference.
But I'm curious. It's still good practice, of course. There's a large lad. Imagine if we got Patriarch from
Malaise.
The Sprawl too.
Measured and
But Bonnie's
steady.
out of trinket slots. Nice. Did all the work for us. That's the big threat gone in terms of like the damage input output from the enemy. The damage received put.
On to the next.
Oh no, I'm finally stuck. Thank you, Dodge Plus, and Ray's inherent 40 bleed res. Ding. I was about to say, smoke screen on this guy is a little iffy because unguard clears blind. I don't think it used to. That was like a very, very early patch where they implemented it. But if he unguards here, it should clear it. So usually, if you can... Oh, pistol shot doesn't stun on sharp shot again anymore. That's right. Okay, I said that like an hour ago.
Bravo.
Forgot about that. I was wondering. Nice.
One less
And the crit heal.
in our path.
Here we go. Yeah, clears the blind. He loves to unguard on turn 2. Enguard. Unguarded. We have dodge. We can swing into this. Alright. Unfortunate. We got the resist though. Double tap. Actually, I don't think double tap executes on the second shot here. But this is a smite. That is why we have it. Claws? The Blight Trinket's kind of a miss, but... What's the trophy? Boss time, boss time. Boss
Locked in
time.
a nightmare slumber. He is tortured by failures both real and imagined.
Bro, same though, honestly. Yep, turn 1, we don't have to hit the root yet. Ooh. I like it.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
11? Yeah, I'm not gonna say tenacity is insane by any means, but like it's definitely showing some value.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Oh, that's greed. I respect it though. I respect greed. He's immobilized. Wait, did that take off his permanent immobilize? Wait, does he not have the icon?
brutality writ large.
I know it took me a while to cover this video, but generals had the permanent immobilized trophy for a long, token for a long time. They may have just gave him move immunity because they added that later. It used to just be like 200% resist, but then they added immunity. That's probably what it is. Don't have to have the permanent immobilized token. Because there's a very brief period of time where you could do goofy stuff like push Leviathan's hand behind its head. And they took that out. Those are the kinds of things I wish they didn't, though. Because if you have the patience and the foresight to put linseed oil on the entire team and have them spam it, so one person's got like a 20% chance to, you know, put Leviathan's hand behind its head or pull the root to the front rank, it'd be cool, you know. I don't know. It, like, as cool as it would be, it definitely would look janky, so I understand why they don't. I understand why they got rid of it. Grape shot? Oh, man.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Okay, so he did use a clotting poultice. Good. Oh, we got the linseed again. Plague grenade. Okay, cool. Yeah, so every 2 turns we have it up.
A master stroke.
Who else up mastering they stroke right now? I think if the turn orders go different, you can set it up where you don't get double stirring soil the same turn, but it's not gonna matter. Is it when you go too fast? I don't know. Because, like, it gets the attack, and then you have to go and then hit it again. So it does all of this. $18. Yeah, at this point, the fight's almost over, so just finish it, you know? Don't, It's for safety. And then, so, yeah, hit the boss. We don't need to heal, hit the boss! Ah! Actually, no, my blast is here, right? It got weakened. It was okay to heal. It was okay to heal. Pip farming.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
And we're super duper stalling. Oh, we got lucky. No one got triple rooted. Execute. Nice, nice, nice. Pretty easily handled boss. I respect it.
Forgotten.
Yeah, we're gonna have the other boss coming up here soonish. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, sorry. I was reading something else too. We got stuff to put on. There's a spot for grog? Not really. You know, I was saying we can go to the hoarder and buy trinkets, you know? Because there's some good ones, but I think we already got the claws. And we've gotten so many other great trinkets, like, it didn't matter. It never mattered. Yeah, we got a little bit further to go. We got the Guardian node, and then we got the Bausch. Unseen, our enemy skulk. Always a weird word, skulk. Classic English, one vowel in a 5-letter word. Oh, we're going for specimens. Shut up, nerd. Get some wagon gear. We don't really need it. We don't really need anything here.
An unexpected find.
They gave us bread. This guy likes to give you slime mold. That's why I hate him. Oh, we had a creature down on the right that we couldn't see until we scouted, so we had no way of knowing.
You will fight.
It's alright though. We took the boss. That's
so that
infinitely better.
Flee. Resigned to the end of things, they waited for death. And still they wait.
Man, this would have been a good run on a longer confession too. Because right here, there's such a power spike in this region with how much stuff we got.
Pity a soul so twisted by
That,
despair.
you know, taking something like this into Exemplar would have been cool. Again, you have no control over knowing that. I think the silence stream is dead. We have a chance, but it's just a chance. I was having a microphone failure, and I'm glad I caught it. This fight went pretty normal. Killed, what is it, drummer first? Well, I guess second. But yeah, so drummer, and then, or is that a different fight? I don't know. Looks like a different fight. That's the same fight. So yeah, drummer, and then the foot soldiers, and now we're here. Nothing out of the ordinary besides the foot soldiers trying to dumpster dismiss, but that's it. Everything else is fine. Woohoo! Big heal. Hold up. Oh, they're both burning. Okay. I was thinking, you know, does it heal if the other one's not burning? It shouldn't, but it did. Well, the other one was burning, that's why.
In crisis, no gain is insignificant.
I mean, 12 gold's pretty good either way. Yeah, what's to do here? Maybe the left? Because if we take the left, they don't argue about where to go after. So left's a pretty good choice. I assume we're not doing pumped up Shambler. Although if she... Oh, we're going straight. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Straight's also good. Let's get rid of the loathing.
Perhaps you are finding your
And
courage at last.
a node fight's worth more than a road fight, so actually this is probably better. Got a couple nodes left to go. Bum, bum, bum.
2 arms, though it brings no
2 arms, man.
satisfaction.
Get the random vuln, of course. Of course, of course, of course, of course. Okay, this is one of the simpler matches. And we got the random blind, also lucky. Give me a nice, juicy pistol shot. Is it? I was thinking, because I'm trying to think about Death Before Dishonor. Does it happen when Drummer's the only thing alive, or does it happen when none of the battalion are still alive? I guess we'll find out.
Let us
I'm very curious.
finish this quickly.
Show me, Drummer Chan. I think, yeah, control burn does, it goes through a lot of stuff. It goes through blind dodge and all that, but does not go through guard. Yeah, we're still... Oh, man! You know, it's better this way. It's, you know, safer, but I was really hoping it would just pop itself. The other thing, too, is Death Before Dishonor is only, like, 2 stress on, like, 3 people. I think. So, are we secretly throwing by not killing that thing? Or by killing that thing first? Let me see. Let me double check. It is good that the drummer's interacting with the woodsman, so it's not like it's bad by any means. Where is it? Lost Battalion. Order. Okay, applies 1 stress to the party and 1 more stress 50% of the time to the party. It's not bad. No, that's still pretty bad. That's bad for a lot of teams, but like with Crusader here and our massive stress resist, I think we'd be fine. Calibrating's not that bad against or for Reynold here if we master Reap and just start spamming it.
The loathing abates.
But then again, we're not guaranteed to be blinded and miss stuff. Like that could be like very abstract out there trinket combo. That could be pretty good with obviously the Shambler pet and then like Cruel Intent where you get blinded. Actually, I can't remember what they changed Cruel Intent to. I didn't use it that much before it changed, but
vacant,
I'm definitely using it less now.
The lost
I do appreciate that we're taking all the fights. Okay, yeah. If stained item equipped, combat start, 2 blind. I think that's irresistible. Gain on crits, blind yourself. Gain on miss, 10 crit. So you're always gonna be like blinding yourself after a little bit, but that could be pretty cool. Let's give him a stack of milk soaked linen. So when it gets to the point where you have enough crit, you just start curing it every time it happens, start like bopping stuff. That's so specific though. Because you have to find Cruel Intent. And then make use of it.
Is no time to falter.
And then you have to have the team built for it, you know? Which is why Leper's really good with it. Still. I think Leper's still good with it. So you just have him miss a couple times and start feeding him combo and stuff.
A slow dissection.
Let me see.
An unavoidable end.
Alright, this is pretty good though. We're cleaning up everything except the drummer, or not drummer, the foot soldier. All this is in a relatively good spot.
This road cannot be walked alone.
Can it? The consideration of Grape Shot here. Especially because, like, this guy... Actually, I don't think he's dead for that. So I think Grape Shot here would be pretty good. No, it's dead. It had 3 HP. Because, like, pistol shot on this thing. Because that was guaranteed dead, and we could have
This road cannot be walked
got rid of that
alone.
1 guard token. I guess it doesn't matter. Nice. Oh, and he burned to death anyway. Even better. Dude, that control burn is stacking so much. So quickly. I'm actually very surprised. Surprised and impressed. With thine efforts, victory awards. I've never seen so much tenacity value in my entire life. It's pretty cool. Dodge Plus is working out. Otherwise, I'm just looking at all this right now and I'm thinking that we have a lot of currency and we probably can't spend all of it. Which is good and bad. And we have that much, but then it's bad that you can't spend it because it's not doing anything.
Though unpleasant in the extreme,
It's like shoving your money in your mattress instead of
and necessary.
a savings account or a Roth or something like that, you know? Rats nibbling at the walls. I wonder if he's the only one that says that, because he's very familiar with rats. He has the rat skull, for instance. Like, we have 141 baubles. We never needed to spend them because we found every trinket that we ever wanted. Ever could have wanted or needed. It's actually crazy.
Malaise, measured and steady.
This is a grave shot turn, you know. Normally, I don't care too much about killing cherubs, but they can give worship, so they're a higher priority right now. Of course, the delicious plague grenade. Scrumptious. Alright, so the cherub is dead in 2 turns, but we should probably grape shot it next turn as well.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable
I think
end.
we could have put ransack on the bar instead of searing. Just looking at it because we don't... That time was okay, so you don't worship Deacon. Yeah. What is it? We only pressed searing like a couple times, but I think if we had... If we had ransack, it would kind of help because we could stay in position and pull stuff. And also, it's interesting how much of a difference the 25% stress res from this torch is making, the radiant. To the point where we could have took Inspiring Cry off. Or Inspiring whatever. Yeah, Inspiring Cry, I guess. We could have took this off and had something else for a while, and then if stress starts to become an issue and starts creeping back, then we could swap it on a fight after. You don't always have to do that. It's okay to have buttons on the bar that you almost never use, like Holy Lance. It's just there, in case. Nice. Say we're not using Searing Strike, and there it is. Boom!
Bravo!
That's it. He's not ordained either. Get screwed, Deacon. I think with Aggressor, I definitely have my issues with it, but the Execute, oh, Misstep is so good for PD, dude. I haven't seen that trinket in months. Months. Not the blanket. The blanket's too good. Oh, you know what? That's why she's doing so much burn. Because she has, the... whatever that other thing was. The blanket and the... candle. Yeah, Misstep on PD's like best in slot. It's perfect here. Toss the Bleed Charm. You can actually toss the trophy too. Because we don't need it for the mountain. Man, that Misstep was a huge pickup. She got 49 HP now. She's got the most health on the team, dude. Crazy. It is crazy. Someone I can work with. Can you flog this timber heap any faster? I thought he was going to talk about flogging something else. I'm going to be real. I am going to be real. That was a positive bark, by the way.
Tonight. Under the mountain's unblinking gaze.
Under the mountain. Unblinking. Forgot that these were 3 separate videos. Alright. Last one. Is there no fight on the mountain? In denial. I always get this confused. I know there's one less fight. I assume there's one less fight. There's still the regular Deacon fight, but no Cardinal fight. And they had Cardinal in 2. And then they had Exemplar in 3. They have so many items, you don't even need all of them. It's crazy, we did so well. I'd probably give this, actually no, this is the old patch, so crits do increase burn duration.
Will you press on into uncertainty, or claim what you can?
With uncertainty? Into uncertainty? It is a Grand Slam, so Wild Tea is not a bad idea. There's stuff we want to get rid of. Stun Poultice. We could really use the Stun Poultice. You don't have a high chance of stunning stuff, but I always like to throw the thunderclap grenades at the locks. Fun. Stiff knees. Get rid of that stiff knees. Ahora. Nice. And blundering, perfect. Oh man, huge Wild Tea value. So we can confirm that the Wild Tea is Adderall. I'm joking. In case the TOS is watching, I'm joking. This game is fictional. It's a work of fiction. It's about making the most of a bad situation. You roar like flames, let him hear us. We sang these songs on the Chain Gang. They only sang one song out there, and that was Fleetwood Mac's The Chain.
Remind us of a time before.
Alright, I will hear nothing else. Well, see, like how Fleetwood Mac's having a frickin' Renaissance revival because of that frickin' cranberry juice made. And then anyone rediscovered Dreams and like, oh wow, that's a good song. They start digging in more. Now I hear Fleetwood Mac all over the place on the radio again. Great. Those are some memories where it's like mom's car radio. The stuff my mom would listen to and it gets stuck on your kids. You can't slouch as much in the new position. Actually, I guess I can. I don't know. The camera still wears me out a little bit. Nice. The hail draft's not bad. I'm surprised we don't have claws on someone. Be perfect to have. Oh, we're going giga right now. We have 40% bonus damage, like permanent strength. Okay, yeah, I'd like to see claws on Ray because we never got diseased. Yeah. There are Vulns in this fight, so being able to flip them is pretty good. I think PD's fine. Nothing really else except you, Stun Poultice. I see you. I would grab it and I'd put it on PD, so she's like virtually stun immune. But she gets a bonus from Physician, not Physician,
at the end.
Alchemist, and then having another 40 puts her like 90, I think. Reap upgrades, not bad. Just for the damage. Double tap, maybe, yeah. Ooh, take aim, yeah. Take aim's a good one too. Doing DT take aim. Oh, reset. Alright. We're rethinking it. It might be too late to master reap. Noxious. I was gonna say, I'm usually a huge proponent of mastering indiscriminate science, but we went like the entire run without it.
Survival is sharpened steel.
Sure, why not? Buy everything. Leave nothing behind.
Any advantage is a good thing. The
Let
plating
them
is
know
finished.
us by our
The cook
reputation.
stands ready once more. All roads lead to the mountain, but only one leads beyond it.
Blah.
No further shelter awaits. This is the very summit of cruelty.
I don't think I've ever heard that one. Like Wayne's Tupac releasing stuff 20 years later, but just haven't heard that. The only time you wouldn't use just random items before you leave is if they have some kind of bad outcome. But I don't think the inoculant has a bad outcome. Like, don't use like whittling tools when someone's at 0 stress, because you can get soft. Some pretty good rolls though. No respectful. Respectful is like the biggest damage bump usually. But we have amorous, and that's cool. Although Dismas picked the wrong person.
At last,
Just-
the great ziggurat, temple of failure and regret.
Sorry. We always pause for the Great Ziggurat. But yeah, Dismas just invalidated every fanfiction ever made right there by choosing someone else. He invalidated fanfiction and canon. I think Chris mentioned something of like shipping Man-at-Arms and Occultist together.
Reality comes asunder.
And I was
before
with
our
that. I was
eyes.
like, yeah, cool. Oh, there is one fight. Man, we must nuke the locks if we only got 7 minutes left in this video. We do win, right? I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna look. Like, I'm certain we win. There's no way we don't. Although it is a grand slam, if one person dies, that's just it. And in terms of a grand slam, what is kind of surprisingly difficult is Act 1. Because sometimes that boss can just high roll you out of that fight.
Victory
Like, it can
supposes
stick a Vol and
vanity.
get 2 turns back to back after that, and someone just gets blasted. Gone. So it's possible. You can't just write it off. That's why I was kind of scared of it. Like, when I did my Grand Slam, once I got past
Malaise
Act 3, because it was like
measured
one of the
and
older
steady.
iterations of Act 3, which was harder. But once I got past that, and then 4 was kind of a nail biter. But definitely when I got past both of those, I was thinking, okay, I've got this if I don't screw up Act 1. Although I almost lost it on the mountain because I miscounted some damage in Act 5. Which would have been horrendous. Into 13, yes. Boom.
All problems
Yaks are
have their
cute.
solutions, even the big ones.
I don't like that she says the same as anyone else, man. Like, Bonnie, I need to talk to you, girl. Come over here. Just grab her on the shoulders and be like,
Cathedral, maligned
Stop it.
temple of the Iron Crown.
yes, the last second salt. Start throwing salt on the mountain. Get rid of all that snow and ice.
Pity the great denier, chained by its own command.
The last Glimmer. Alright, the normal order I go in for these is Lion, then Book, and then Arrows, and then the Stress Log.
A slow dissection.
You can do whatever order you want, but most of the time, since the enemy just gets pulled up after you kill each one, you need more melee skills than you do range skills. And depending on how the fight's going, by the time you kill 2 of them, you probably need to heal, so you don't want to be dealing with that. Also, people having meltdowns and stuff usually don't matter at this point, although it can be detrimental for the slam. Nice. We're resisting. You see what I'm saying though? They just decide to bulldoze the front 2. That can happen sometimes. Or it could be something like your front ones get hit a couple times, get to half, and then you get heal locked, and then crit. So this fight's dangerous. In terms of a Grand Slam's threatening. Dismiss is all range, so it's not a bad consideration either to get rid of the range one. The other way to handle these is to kill, like, just AoE, cleave all the locks down, except the book, and kill the book last. Like, right at the end. Kill everything else, then kill the book with, like, one last shot. But most teams can't do that. But damn, this salt barrel plus 3 tenacity synergy is massive. 2 stress. Nice random crit. Do it, Dismiss. Good grape shot. This is just a good turn. I don't know what Dismiss is necessarily going to do. But I am curious to see. Actually, you can just snipe that lock right now. It's got Vuln. We have a guaranteed crit. Yeah, look at that, dude. Just wow.
Large. What is it then?
I don't remember if the heal lock.
From the abyss.
We could have killed that right there. One thing I will say is we're not. It's console. It's console. So getting around on the UI is a pain in the ass. I understand, but we should be checking these damage over time thresholds more, because you know, instead of healing Bonnie for like 9, we could have Noxious here and killed this.
That gazes back so intently from the abyss.
And just not got hit for it. Well, there's 12, and let's see how much damage it did in return. So it just nullified the hit that she took, or the heal she got, and then did 11 more damage. And 2 weaken, which could have been prevented. Let me see how much HP it had. It's got 8. Noxious is upgraded. But should do like 1 to 2 damage because of I hear a stun go off? Oh, back there. So it could have did like 1 to 2 damage. And closed out. That's all good. All of them are just freaking dead now. Denial of reason. Alright. Pop that back one. Yeah. Oh, if only Magrain was up. We have to wait. No. Fine. Not that it matters. Yeah, this is over. Wow, they just got blown up. What the hell is that burn? Oh my god. Alright, pretty clean. Good job. So yeah, the decision making was mostly pretty good. The only thing that really jumped out at me was the few times we were overkilling on dots. Like dots would have killed something, then we just shot it anyway. And we took a boss. I like seeing that. And otherwise, yeah, pretty good. Like, not to take anything away either, but the trinket luck was phenomenal. Like, that was so cool. But that's it. Thanks for watching. Next one, I forget who's on deck, but we'll have it soon TM. If you want to submit your own run for a review, there are instructions on a video, but basically just join my Discord and post a YouTube link, because it is the safest for me. No, I'm not doing some kind of sign here. I'm just, you know, my fingers. All right. I'm leaving. Take care of yourselves. Goodbye.